I had a request to do all my vehicles, like a collection video. I'm gonna start off with my Stampedes. This one is my mother's Stampede. Basically, it was originally mine, and it got torn apart. Was a roller. Then pretty much it was just a chassis. It was just all screwed up, and now it's a full vehicle again. Um, what I did with this one is she bought it off of me. They originally bought it for me when I first got into RCs because this was my first vehicle. Basically, was a Stampede, or was my first brushless vehicle was a Stampede. My first vehicle was a Wheelie King, then a TC3, then the Stampede, and those all happened right away. But what I did to this thing is I put a JR Racing servo in it, standard plastic gear. Um, it has it's not a VXL anymore. This was originally a VXL too. It's not a VXL anymore. It has an XL5 ESC with a 15-turn motor. It has a standard radio. I put a slash bumper on there because she's not the best driver. I stuck aluminum shocks up front with titanium shafts. There's RPM rear hubs. Let me think. And the story behind the body and tires is that a buddy of mine wanted to do some trading for some work, so he gave me that Stampede you see right there. Um, but I decided to keep it, so I gave her the tires and the body, of course, and then I went and bought me a brand new body. It's a J Concepts Ford Raptor SVT, and it looks just sweet. It's phenomenal. I love it. Um, and then I went and my Wild Willie 2 had a brushless system in it that I just picked up. So what I did is I went and stuck that in there. It's an easy run. I think it's 30,000 or 40,000 kV motor. 35 amp ESC. My Lozi 2.4 radio that I just got resoldered. Well, I resoldered it. It has Lozi aluminum shocks with titanium shafts up front. Lozi aluminum shocks in the back with titanium shafts. Basically Mohabs on it. Wheelie bar. Just your standard Stampede. And that's about it for those two vehicles right there. Let me bring up the next two. Alright, so here is my Tamiya Wild Willie 2. I picked this up probably about a week ago. I think last weekend. And it's a sweet truck and all. It's fun to drive, it's just not stable. It flips over way too much. And that was with the brushless system in it. So I took that out, put it in the Stampede that you guys just seen, and now I have it running on an ESC, a servo ESC, which is just your basic forward and reverse on a Tamiya 27-turn motor. Right there. So this little guy is up for sale without transmitter and receiver for $100 plus shipping. So if you guys are interested in it, let me know. It's actually pretty heavy. But yeah, it does still do wheelies and everything. It has a high and low setting, so if you wanted your kid, you can stick it on low setting and it won't do wheelies, or you can stick it on high and then he'll have some blast, you know. But yeah, let's go to the next two. These are my tanks. This is my German tank, my German Tiger, I think is what it's called. I like this one more than I do my Snow Leopard, just because it goes over stuff better. But every time I drive this one, I break a track. So yeah, I broke a track last time I drove it, and then you guys seen the video of this right when I broke this one. So I was like, screw that, I'll just make a video real quick. So I made this video. This one runs good. It's flawless. It's funner than shit to drive. I can't really say much bad about it. It shoots BBs. It has a little light. It has sounds. Not really. It's pretty sweet. The gun goes up and down. The head turns all the way around. And that's about it. I'm gonna show you guys my Willie Kings now. So hold on. So here it is. This is my HPI Wheelie King with the crawler conversion, black chassis on it, servo mount up front, homemade at that. This is just your standard plastic gear servo. It has your Proline Dodge Ram body, or not Dodge Ram, Proline Ram Charger body with the CG cage. I think this thing. I paid $70 just for this chassis alone, or just for this body alone. Right now it has the stock tires on it because the tires that I do run on are the Mohabs, and those are on the Stampede. Right now this is a roller. I'll show you guys underneath. Right now this tire right here is off the mini trophy truck from HPI that I used to own. It's a roller. It has just my 2.4 gigahertz receiver in it. That is a helicopter remote that I could run the 4-wheel steering with. You can see there in front. So that's just about it. No, not really much upgrades on it or anything like that. It's just a shelf queen kinda. And then I sold my rock crawler Wheelie King that I just recently got as a roller, so I probably will be getting this guy running right here. But I need to get one thing right here because it snapped when I stuck a VXL in there. I stuck a brushless system in it once and just snapped it. And then here's my original Wheelie King that I just picked up. This is bone stock. Everything's stock on it. The only thing it does not have is a receiver. And the body that I got with it had the windows cut out, so it cracked. So this is the body, my original right here body, that I custom made to have a Dodge Ram front end. It's all stock, as you can see, which I prefer it like this, just for it looks cooler to me. And my Ford Raptor body does fit on here, and it's pretty sweet. It's not locked, so it does have a limited slip. This one is locked, but right here is broke. So, but yeah, there's my two Wheelie Kings, and here's a size comparison between crawler and not crawler. As you can see, it is quite a bit bigger for size. So this makes it true 10 scale, and this is 12 scale. So let me get into my Savages are next. So this is my HPI E-Savage Baja TT. This is basically your Hot Bodies E-Zilla, or whatever you want to call it. I picked this up off Craigslist a while back. This is what got me into the Savage, really. And then I got a 5.9. Then I got my Flux, and then I got a 4.6. So this one's all stock. It has a high-tech servo and Dean's plugs, and that's it. And Velcro straps to mount lipos on the side. That's it. I used to run a brushless system in it, but I sold it for a HPI Cup Racer, and that's about it. I sold the Cup Racer a week later, and I forgot what I bought there. And then and let's move into the next Savage. This is the big block Savage 4.6, the Savage X. It is pretty much all stock besides the engine, which I'll show you. The engine is brand new. It has 6 tanks through it. There's the engine right there. There's no scratches at all. All you see is dust from it sitting. The tranny, I made it into a flux tranny and shot it, so I need to buy a new one. And I broke my pipe right here from trying to put in a bigger screw. So yeah, and it's just your plastic piece of shit pipe. So, and the only thing I did upgrade is it did have the 4 batteries, and I upgraded to, I think, a 5 cell. Yeah, I think a 5 or 6 cell right there. Besides that, she's all stock. And there's a JR Metal Gear Racing servo, which sucks. It's almost as shitty as the stock servo. So I need to get a better servo for that. Alright, let's see if I can get this stupid thing closed. There it is. Stock radio, stock remote. Actually, my eSavage and this one shares a remote, just because I don't like having tons of remotes now. And that's about it for this one. Hold on one second. Here's my Savage Flux HP. Let's see. It's running a Proline body with Proline bow ties on Traxxas rims. TCS crawlers chassis. Heavy duty drive gear. And high speed 25 tooth pinion gear. Let's see what it looks like under the hood. I'm running 4,000 kV, 4,000 milliamp 30C blue lipos in it, which do tremendously well. I'm running a Traxxas remote and receiver, 2.4, just because the original 2.4 I still have in the box, brand new, and it just doesn't want to work for some reason, so I gave up on it and I haven't sent it into him yet. But besides that, this thing's pretty much all stock. I'll give you a look right here. Let me see if I can get this stupid thing off. There's the Traxxas 2.4. Yeah, that's about it. Heavy duty drive gear in it. Fuck yeah, I don't know really what else to say about this thing. It does standing backflips with the high speed pinion. I shredded the original 20 tooth and I haven't bought a brand new one yet. So, that's pretty much why it has that still. And I'm gonna move into a car now and then the Baja, so hold on. Alright, so here it is. This is a Duratrax defilling whatever, I don't know how to say it, IndyCar. Bone stock, brand new, never ever been driven. I've only been out of the box 3 times. Or actually probably about 4 times. It's just it's never even had the stickers put on or the guy's head. So, yeah. If that tells you how new it is. There's the remote right there. There's the antenna. So I want to show you underneath it. Underneath the hood. The only thing it is missing is the VHS tape that it comes with. Stock 27 turn motor, stock ESC, stock radio, never even been antenna tubed up. So that tells you how new it is. Stock servo. So yeah, this one actually is up for sale too. For like 80 bucks you can buy this thing off of me. And then plus shipping, of course. It has a threaded body shock to stiffen it. Oop, and it falls apart. I didn't do that. You guys didn't see that. So yeah. Has a threaded body shock that if you go too far, it'll fall apart. But yeah. That's probably about it for this guy. Now we're gonna move into the Baja. Hold on a minute while I get it off the shelf. Alright, here is the HPI Baja 5B with a 23cc motor. It is pretty much all stock except for those right there at the Badland and the Proline Desert Rat body. Oh, and the tune pipe right there. Plus those shock guards too are aftermarket. It runs good. It's a little dirty from driving it. It's fun. It's just huge. But that's about it. That's my collection right there. Oh yeah, one little guy over here. And that little guy. This is the Team Lozi Micro Raminator, blah blah blah. I used to own like 10 of those things, and then I kept that one only because I'm a Dodge nut. And that's it for my RC collection. That's it. So, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff.